I know that it's been some time since I've recorded myself on YouTube, but do forgive me because I've just moved into Yale-NUS College, so I'm just trying to rearrange my timetable and calendar, trying to balance out my own personal commitments as well as my own academic commitments. And as you can see, I'm not doing a real good job with new pimples popping up all over my face. I do not have sufficient sleep. So I hope that I'm still able to energize you guys with a great performance, okay? I'll be doing a short room tour because I've received a few comments from you guys ever since one of my videos, the Getting My College Essential videos. You guys say that I should totally film what I've got from IKEA, film what I feel that is essential and has benefited me. So that is what I'm going to do today. And on top of that, if you have read the video title, you would already know that I'm going to break a social norm. Alright, so before we jump right in, I'm just going to give you guys a short room tour. I have the executive control of the creative direction of my room, unlike my previous room. So right now I have two studio setups. So this is the first one with my workstation behind me, and I have another studio setup which is this. Alright, as you can see, the background is more simple. It's basically a tapestry pasted against a wall. Alright, if you guys actually do prefer this background over my workstation background, do tell me. But in the meantime, we'll be going back to my workstation because I personally find that a lot more conducive for me. Alright, now that we are back at my workstation, the first thing I'll be taking through you guys is my room. I'll be highlighting 6 essential items that really helped me, or 6 items that I really love about my room. So without further ado, let's go! So we'll be doing the room in a systematic order. So I'll be starting from the door, and the first item to my left is my wardrobe. And what's one of the favorite items of my wardrobe is this hanger over here. As you can see, it looks very odd. It's basically like a human spine, alright, but it's an 8-in-1 hanger. Just open up the spine like so. So can you imagine if everything is being opened up? Yep, so I can choose to air my clothes in this manner, in a very compact manner, or I can choose to open it up, alright, like this. I'll be linking all of these products that I can get them from in Singapore in the description below. Alright, the next item still in my wardrobe is this portable ironing board. Okay, as you can see, it's very light and it's very thin, and it comes with a hook at the back so that I'll be able to hook it into my wardrobe. This portable ironing board is helpful for me because I do wear a lot of shirts throughout the academic week, and this would allow me to iron my clothes. I can put it on top of a table and iron it with iron, of course, that I brought. And another cool thing about this is I can use this as a tabletop on my bed. As for most tabletops, especially the ones in IKEA, they have a ledge towards the edge of the table, which can be quite annoying at times. Now I know that I've basically covered 2 items for the wardrobe, and you are saying, Nat, can you please move on for your wardrobe? Yes, we get it, you love your wardrobe. But I promise this is the last item that I'm going to share from the wardrobe. It is basically a portable hanger, and it has a clamp towards the end, and how I actually tighten it is with this huge plastic ring over here. So I can actually tighten it. For me personally, I tighten it to the wardrobe door. One thing that you'll find in common throughout the items that I'll be showcasing today or highlighting today is the keyword of modular, because my suite is relatively small comparing to the average household. Therefore, it is important for me to maximize every square inch. Alright, so now we are at my workstation, and the item that I wish to highlight is my table lamp over there. So this table lamp is relatively cheap. I got it for $20 at IKEA, and a table lamp is something that I prioritize very heavily is because this table lamp has to serve 2 functions. One is a hair light for my studio setup, and the other is bright enough to illuminate the entire room. This one you can actually get bulbs that are generic, so I can technically go down to any warehouse shop that I would like and purchase a different brand of bulb, be it Philips, Alright, and actually just use them. So it's actually more cheaper and economical in that sense. The second to last item is of course my tapestry. Okay, you can get this very cheap. There's a lot of variety for the choice of tapestry. For me, I chose something more oriental, and what's very cool about tapestry, it adds this additional dimension to your entire room. So instead of having a blank piece of wall, slap on a tapestry and your room immediately elevates to a brand new level. Next and final item. This item was also featured in my Getting College Essential video, is this modular shoebox. In that video, I basically mentioned that I want something that I'm able to shove it under my bed, because looking at the reference photos that Yale-NUS have provided us, I'm aware that there's some gap between the ground and the mattress. So I wanted to maximize my space, and I do not want to keep my shoes outside. It can be very unsightly, and for me, it is a bit inaccessible. So I got this modular shoebox and I actually keep them under my bed. Alright everyone, so right now I'm going to be washing my feet in preparation for walking around barefoot. Honestly, I'm a bit nervous, okay, because I'm breaking two social norms over here. I'm filming myself as I'm walking barefoot. Yeah, I just want to see how dirty my feet is gonna be as I walk around the campus. Not only that, I'm gonna be out of the Yale-NUS bubble. In fact, I'm meeting my friend Amali in NUS. So we'll see how local students would actually react to this particular experiment, shall we? I think it'll be kind of fun. Turn on the shower. Alright, let's go. Alright, so basically right now I'm preparing to leave. Okay. And as I'm preparing to leave, why don't I share with you guys what I've been up to. So basically the first few semesters of my time in Yale-NUS College will consist of me, okay, so the floor is mopped, so I'm assuming it's gonna be clean. First step, okay, feels pretty comfortable, a bit wet but comfortable nonetheless. So I'll be pressing the lift right now. I'll be making my way to UTown barefoot. Anyway, I was at the topic of what I'm actually learning in Yale-NUS. So I study a variety of subjects from philosophy all the way to quantitative reasoning. And it's very interesting, and one of this module is political thought and philosophy, yes. And in this particular week, our focus is on social controls. Yep, so right now I'm on the way to UTown. And for this particular experiment, there's 3 simple instructions that we have to follow. Basically, you shouldn't be breaking any law, you shouldn't be causing harm to yourself or others, and last but not least, I should be breaking this norm by myself. So as you can see, I'm isolated here, open to everyone's judgment. But right now I'm walking at this pretty pebble path. It's quite interesting, provides some kind of massage for my feet. So after meeting Amali, we decided to head down to one of the food courts in UTown, find food, and I got some Thai food because we visited it at around mid-afternoon where the lunch hour is sort of over, and the auntie was just starting a conversation with me because rice were all used up and she was just cooking her next batch. I just didn't want to return back because I felt that it would have been more awkward. Yep, so that's pretty much it. I just finished lunch with Amali, and I've really noticed that not everyone noticed that I'm not wearing any shoes, and I feel this awkwardness, right, this social awkwardness really stems from within. Like, I think that someone is staring at me, but it's not necessarily the case. So I actually questioning myself, why do I feel so uncomfortable with myself? Why do I actually need people's acceptance, like the majority's acceptance? So this experiment was very interesting to me because it's not necessarily what or how other people react, but instead is how I perceive other people's own reaction, which is very interesting. Right now I'm just walking back to the residential college and it's drizzling a bit, so it's a bit cold on my feet. Yeah. I hope that this makes sense, and I hope you guys enjoy it as much as I like to put myself out there. And I'll see you guys next round. Alright, ciao.